Doug Longnecker, 23580 East 131st Street. So Alan used the term, I think, command, what do you say, command climate in corporate world, that is corporate culture. A few things I have to do to address here on the corporate culture of Blue Owl Beal. But first, when he is talking about 130 generators, he's talking about 130 generators. It takes about 1,200 horsepower to produce 1 megawatt. It's a 400 megawatt unit. If anybody has stood beside a semi truck that is throttled up producing horsepower, that's 400 horsepower. We're talking about 1,200 horsepower per megawatt. That is a huge amount of noise. There is no containing that noise. That's why they need an exemption anytime the power's out. That noise is going to be heard downtown. That noise is going to be heard to the casino. There is no doubt about that. If anybody has ever dealt with generators, you know what a 1 megawatt generator sounds like. It is deafening. All right, that was enough of that. Let's go to Blue Owl. Sometime early 2025, private credit market started showing cracks. August 2025, private credit market convinced our president, who I did vote for, that we need to have the democratizing access to alternative assets for 401k investors. That provided some relief, and what that was an executive order that allows your 401k to invest into private credit that is neither banking regulated nor SEC regulated like a publicly traded company is. So that provided some relief to Blue Owl. And you guys do know who Blue Owl is, right? You know that Beal is just a small piece of Blue Owl. But this corporate culture goes throughout their company. So even with being propped up with our private retirement funds, Blue Owl stock has lost 48% of its value over the last year. As of today, it's down to 1068. February of 2026, Blue Owl has completely restricted all private investors from removing money. Does it sound like a sound company? So late February 2026, February 28th, I believe it was, Thursday, they secured 4 municipal pension funds out of California. They convinced people like Julie to invest the municipal pension funds into Blue Owl. That'll keep them propped up for a little bit longer. Just one of Blue Owl and Meta's deals, I think it's the one in Louisiana, is being investigated for $27 billion of off-balance sheet debt. Is that my time? Oh man, I'm only halfway through. You kicking me out? I'm halfway through.
Don't let him know.
How many minutes?
3 minutes.
I'll give him my time. He can take my
You
slot.
can finish if you want.
I'm not a great reader. I'll let you.
It's up to you guys. Okay. 3 more? I don't need 3 more. So we got $27 billion worth of off-balance sheet debt getting investigated. Just one of Blue Owl's deals. Just one of them. Does everybody here remember Enron? Does anybody remember Enron? I got the guy thought he schooled me about Enron back in 2000 when I worked for PSO and we were getting bought out. Anyways, Enron in the late 90s, Enron started transferring assets from Enron to Enron Oil and Gas. Do you guys know that? So we transferred billions of dollars of assets to Enron Oil and Gas. These were purchased and financed very much the same way that Blue Owl and Meta are purchasing and financing these data centers. It's all off balance sheet. Your 401ks are getting smoked if you got any money in it. And if you are not controlling it, you have money in it. Enron Oil and Gas is still in business. They're EOG. They do great. Bunch of the same shareholders that were at the top of the food chain at Enron are still banking money all day, every day. So whatever use agreement is made through a PUD or whatever taxing agreement we make through a pilot, a TIF, you guys aren't getting any money. When this thing goes bankrupt, you're going to have a untaxed piece of real estate, you guys aren't getting any money. Whatever they promise you, you're getting nothing. This is their culture. This is the culture of the same. There are some of the same players in this that were in North American Galvanizing. Were in Enron. There are some of the same players that played AT&T Wireless. You guys don't know how those games played out. They all played out like this. As citizens, we're going to bear the brunt of putting this thing together. We're going to handle the noise. We're going to handle all of the liabilities, and all of the profits are going to get privatized. And no, you guys aren't getting any tax money. Whatever they lie to you might work for a year, 2 years, but you're not getting tax money. It's going to be a waste of time, life force. We're not even going to get a bypass built to 51B. Thank you.